Don't look at me with those eyes. Don't look at me. Don't look at me with those eyes. Don't look at me while you're in disguise. 'Cause those eyes are not the eyes I fell in love with. And that crazy smile, well, I just don't trust it. You have changed your style and I don't know what to do. I don't trust you. Don't look at me with those eyes. Don't look at me while you're in disguise. What's going on? Who've you been hanging around? Why are you telling me lies? Even though you know I'll find out. Long before it begins, make me sway as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me sway as only you know how. Sway me now.
Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at Gizzies Cafe, and we just heard this fabulous romantic song. It took me back to a nostalgic era of the 60s. I love the song, and you are the singer of this song, right?
Yes, I am.
Now, did you write the song as well?
I wrote the song too. Yes.
It reminded me of something from the 1960s when I was growing up as a kid.
Well, you know what? It had a lot of elements in it, and that was my intention, to combine a bunch of elements. You know, it kind of retro, but kind of like with some elements of today a little bit, you know, which of course confuses people sometimes. So I get mixed reviews on whether people like it or not. But
I loved it.
Good. It's very important that you like it.
I loved it. I think it should be in the beginning of the new James Bond movie.
I would agree. You know, wouldn't that be appropriate? Don't look at me with those eyes. I think that should be the new title of the new James Bond movie.
Don't look at me with those eyes.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's perfect for a James Bond.
Exactly.
It's sexy, it's romantic, it's nostalgic from the 1960s, and everyone knows that Cognac Wellerlane is very retro from the 1960s.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
That's what I like about
my look, my hair, my eyelashes, everything about me.
Yeah.
Now, what made you decide to name the song Don't Look at Me with Those Eyes?
Yeah.
What brought you to that?
Well, you know what? It's just kind of like, I think it's a common feeling that people have when they're in a relationship with someone and they're not quite trusting them, and they look into the person's eyes, but they suspect something. So, you know, they know something's up, they're not quite sure what, and so don't look at me with those eyes because I don't trust you.
And I love your writing. I want you to tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information about the song that you just wrote and the music, and where we can listen to the tune?
Well, it is on YouTube. The video's on YouTube. It's also, you can check out my website too, because I'm an actor, and I have film.
And a singer.
And a singer.
And a writer.
And a writer. Many things.
A jack of all trades.
Yes, exactly.
Tell my audience, darling.
Actually, my website is deancurtis.net.
DeanCurtis.net. It's spell it.
It's DeanCurtis. Kind of like Dean Martin and Tony Curtis put together.
Oh, I love them both.
I know, I was named after them.
I miss them both. I miss them dreadfully both.
They're great.
They really really paved the way for the people of today.
Oh, really, really? There's nothing like those
Tony
entertainers.
Curtis was so handsome. He was so gorgeous, and Dean Martin equally was very handsome and very talented.
I love Dean Martin so much. Like, I would love to bring back like a variety show like he used to do.
Oh my God!
And do the.
I love that.
I love the fact that like he would just totally horse around and screw up the songs.
He's a Gemini like me.
And I love doing that stuff, you know. And that's what made the show so good. He didn't take it so serious, you know. He made mistakes.
He used to play golf during the day and memorize his lines and memorize the act on the golf course.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. But I also know a lot of times he didn't rehearse it too well because he'd flub up a lot. And then he'd blame his guest star jokingly.
Yeah. Well, he wanted it to be very natural, and it was. And that's why people loved to watch him.
Yeah.
And he was just a great performer.
Oh, he was. He was.
And I think the people of today should know more about Dean Martin and Tony Curtis and all the great stars, Frank Sinatra, the Rat Pack, and all of those great people from the past.
And they're really good because they're genuine talent. They don't have all the fluff that all the entertainers have today. You know what I mean? They're just like who they are is entertaining. CURTIS.net.
Fabulous.
.net. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure, darling, and we'll be back in a moment with more celebrity interviews right here at Gizzies Cafe. Pink champagne kisses.
Fancy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.